Hello, my Zesty Lemons. It is I, Lee. Thank you so much for stopping by Zesty Tarot. This message is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs of Libra. How are you, dear Libras? I hope that you're all doing well. So if this message sounds familiar, then I would advise you to do what was suggested to you. Oftentimes we want to rush and get to the rewards, and that's not how things work. If there is some healing that you need to do, or there is something that you're overlooking to get to a certain goal, you have to take heed to those messages, okay? All right. So this is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs of Libra. I'm going to shuffle these cards, and hopefully we can get a good reading. If this does not resonate, then that's okay. Maybe the next one will. Yes, I'm on my bed, by the way. my desk broke, so I have to wait until I can get a desk. Right now, times is a little hard with these gas prices, you know. Okay, one more shuffle. All right, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. My question is, what is it that Libras need to know right now? That's very strong. All right. So the first card out, we have beginnings. The next card is focus. This one is pedestal. And at the bottom of the deck, we have mountains. All right. Please don't let me yell at y'all. Look, I had to scold Aquarius. I felt so bad, but the messages had to be said. So hopefully this is a better reading. All right, so with beginnings, I see number 53. I want to break that down to the number 8 because this gives me 8 of Wands energy. I feel that things are going to happen for you. Excuse me for popping my knuckles. But I feel that things are going to start happening for you in a rapid pace, and you need to be prepared. So I feel that at this point in time, it is time for you to focus. Okay? Focus, focus, focus. There is a pivotal, pivotal, can't even say that word, time in your life right now. I think that you have used up all the opportunity to be lazy, if you will. The procrastination days are over. And it's time for you to get your ass in gear. I want to look up pedestal because this is the first time I have seen this card. And it says that each moment, each person, each equal in power is a puzzle piece that has a placement in the tapestry of life. So it says, how often have you been in the presence of someone who you have looked up to and then soon discovered that their knowledge is lacking or practiced a belief that became disappointing because you sensed that something was missing in its interpretation? That's a good question. So it says, have I given my power to a belief that no longer serves my need to grow energetically. How has my relationships, how have they been? Have they become one-sided, unequal in their dynamic power? How can I place, have I placed a person on a pedestal in order to not fully step on my, I'm tongue-tied. Have I placed a person on a pedestal in order not to step fully into my own power? All right. Okay. Okay. So we have the mountain here as well as the foundation. So like I said, procrastination period is up. If you're wanting new beginnings, it's time for you to focus. Or should I say, new beginnings is a mist, and it is time for you to focus. Things that you have learned along the way. Based upon this card, we will see if this pertains to a certain belief system or someone that you used to look up to or whatnot. Or maybe it could even be your own, misjudgments. But I feel like now is the time to look at situations for what it is and really get to the nit-grit about what it is that you're wanting to accomplish in life. There are a lot of mountains that are surrounding you, but maybe, just maybe, what you are looking for very well may be at the top of this mountain, metaphorically. So let's go ahead and give these cards a good shuffle. All right, sweet universe. Please help me to interpret the messages. Why are these cards here for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs of Libra? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs of Libra. Why are these cards here? Okay, one more shuffle. That feels good right there. Okay. Definitely here. I had to take a deep breath because that reading, the previous reading, was a little overwhelming for me. All right. So continuing. We have the Knight of Wands here. This is freedom, liberation, dancing to your own tune, enjoying the simple pleasures of life, going and testing the limits, testing the flames. This is confidence. This is passion. It's beginning of experiencing what the world has to offer you. We'll continue to build off of this as we go. So with the Ten of Cups here, this is focusing. Okay, so some of your focus is happiness and contentment. Some of you are focused on family. Wanting a family, love. You want to be protected by the universal promise represented here by the rainbow. I also feel that, so either this is what you're longing for, or you are currently in this situation. And maybe you're trying to focus on how to establish this. But it's interesting because we have the pedestal, and what is this? Okay. You are, okay, so this is asking for you to take a break. Excuse me, and to rest. Excuse me. It seems as though your heart has took a pounding. Maybe this person, there was someone that you were madly in love with that took advantage and did not see. I feel like you feel betrayed, and you're still trying to recoup, if you will, or you're in need of recouping. We have the Five of Swords here. All right, so I feel like overall, okay, so this is definitely someone that disappointed you. And so you're trying to make sense of everything that has transpired. I want to look at this booklet real quick. I don't know why the Five of the Swords. Okay, so it's, yeah, conflict, unfair advantage, experiencing loss, the need to rebuild your skills and your confidence. Yeah, that makes sense. So, all right, so some of you that was very passionate about someone gave your all. I feel like I have to sneeze. Just a second. Excuse me. You wanted to give your all to this person. You thought that you both were on the same page. But someone apparently wanted to break or take a break. And it was someone that you had put on a pedestal. Maybe they didn't like the idea of forever. Or maybe they felt as though you were asking too much of them and they could not handle it. And now here you are wondering, what did I do wrong? Is it my fault? So let's keep going to see what this is talking about. I also feel that with the Four of Swords, clarifying pedestal, I feel as though some of you think it's easy to just let people do what they want because it keeps you, like it said, it kind of helps, it keeps you from having to deal with a lot of things. And how is that fair to you? If you're giving away all of your essence and things that truly matter to you for the sake, and and giving it to someone else, you're kind of fulfilling that person's destiny and you're depleting your own. How does that make sense? But at the same time, you kind of feel like, well, this is an unfair advantage. You think? You know better than that. All right, let me go ahead and shuffle these some more. All right, that feels good right there. was strong right there. That's piercing, actually. All right, so your sign right there, Justice. So I feel like there is a balance that is needed here. It's time for you to balance, know when to fall back and let somebody do what they need to do. I feel like you are overcompensating for someone or a group of individuals, and you are exhausted. That's what I'm feeling. And you feel, because you love these individuals and that you truly care for these individuals and you just want the best for them, that you are willing to go all out and exhaust yourself for these people. That's dedication, but that is also foolish. Okay, so let's see what this has to say. Okay, so we have the Six of Swords here. This is balancing and transitioning. This is talking about moving from murky waters into calmer paradise. This is about an equal give and take, having the ability to move on from this situation. You have to make that decision for yourself. The right thing to do is to move on, especially if your feelings were hurt or you feel disappointed because the energy that you have spent for this person or individuals was not reciprocated. There's nothing that you can do about that, and I'm sorry that that has happened to you, but this is all part of the lessons. Okay, so we have the Page of Wands here, and this is the need to rest yourself, get yourself aligned mentally, spiritually. Basically just kind of just fall back for a little bit and get yourself grounded. You have to recharge that passion again. And you have a lot of passion within you, so don't think for 1 second that you're all passioned out, that there's not going to be enough vibrancy from you. No, because you light up the room. Your essence lights up a room. It just so happens to be that you overspent in an area that you weren't fully appreciated, or you invested so much into a company or someone's information and they led you down a wrong path, and now you're like, what the hell do I do now? It's simple. You move on. That's all you have to do, is move on. Yes, I get it. This was something that was your passion. You really cared for this person or persons, and they disappointed you. They messed you up bad, but you have to move on. We have the Three of Cups. Now, to me, I feel like the universe is saying, sweetheart, you haven't missed out on anything. That was a win for you. And it may not feel this way because you're in the moment. You're the only one that is feeling what you're feeling right now. You feel embarrassed, humiliated, angry, sad. But take this time to heal that heart of yours. You'll see that you dodged a bullet. You really did. I feel that hanging out with friends was something that you definitely needed to do. So if you have been doing it, that's good. And I'm proud that you have supportive and loving friends to help take you away from yourself at the moment. If you need friends like that, then, you know, surround yourself with individuals that will be there the moment that you need them. And what I mean, like, if you don't have support like that, when you're done resting and getting yourself together, it's time for you to step out there and get your confidence back. Okay? So let's keep going. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs of Libra. What do they need to know? Why are these cards here? I also feel that the Page of Wands is trying to provide you with a message deep within. And you're like, okay, well, what message is that? I feel like it's that acknowledgement that, hey, you know, I understand that you're upset at what happened, but I feel like you might get some more information. Maybe this person may call and explain themselves. But I feel that at the end of the day, it's still going to be your decision as to how you're going to handle it. Are you going to keep this person around for the comfort, or is this something that is a no-go? Like, you don't, like, I would have been okay if you would have just told me the truth in the beginning. Like, because I feel like you feel betrayed right now, you know? All right. I also see that the Page of Wands could be someone that's a little too flirty, immature in a way, and they just don't understand how it could have affected you. Feel it right there. Okay. All right, so we have the King of Swords in reverse. Okay, so let me just pause right here. You're very angry about this, and naturally you want revenge. You want to cut them off. You want to tell them everything that you think about them. Remember that this is all coming from a place of hurt, okay? I don't think that trying to seek vengeance towards this person is going to be the best way to go. I would just take it for what it is. You trusted this person and they betrayed your trust. But that doesn't mean that you should lose yourself in the process. If you feel like you gotta cuss them out, okay. But to show them what you are feeling like, or you know what I'm trying to say, like you want them to feel the pain that you're going through because of their actions. You let the universe handle that. The best way that you can handle that is through moving on. Okay, so we have the Four of Cups here. And this is saying that it's saying to not focus so much on what they did. I know it's easier said than done, but there is an opportunity for you to experience that love and contentment that you were looking for. You were just looking in the wrong area, and that's okay. It happens to everyone. It happens to everyone. But I feel like while you're feeling discontent, it's time for you to emotionally manifest what it is that you're wanting. Seek that emotional foundation, that stable emotional foundation. That's what you should be focusing on. Stabilizing yourself, grounding yourself emotionally. And then we have the Six of Cups here. So this is definitely talking about a soulmate type of energy. I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now, if you thought that this person was your soulmate, you got to think about everything that you have been through with this person. Because if anything, if this was a soulmate or a twin flame, you would experience healing with them. So 10 times out of 10, you dealt with a karmic connection. The constant fighting back and forth. And I feel like the only thing that really kept y'all together was the madness. The weird, well, I'm going to say weird. You're so addicted to one another. And you create a cyclone. And that's not healthy. This person was meant to be in your life to teach you that you can have passion, you can fall in love with someone, that it can make you go crazy, but it's going to be in a healthy way. They're never going to put you in a situation to where you're going to feel betrayed, okay? And we have the Knight of Wands here. So for some of you, you're going to be like, you know what? I'm just going to fool around and I'm just going to do me. If that's what it takes, so be it. But I'm going to tell you this. You don't want the karma. If you're going to, look, if you're going to do all that, then I feel that it is best for you to let the individuals know what your intentions are. Don't be trying to play the field, because I don't think that you are I don't think you're ready to step out. I think honestly you're just going to use this opportunity to kind of hoe around and get this person off of your mind. Hurt people, okay? So don't be out here breaking hearts. I can't force you to stay at home and keep your private areas in your pants. You're going to do what you want to do. But just be smart about your choices. But I'm just going to tell you, at the end of the day, as soon as you do what you do and you go back home and you're resting in bed, that person's still going to pop up in your mind and you're still going to feel the same nasty energy that you had before. So you might as well go ahead and address the situation, cry it out, write this person a letter, whatever the case may be, forgive them ultimately, and allow yourself to heal so that you can move on from this. All right. Let's keep it going. There's a card in here that don't belong. Get them out of there. All right. I don't know how they be sneaking up in here like that. Starting to get a little dark. All right, for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs of Libra. Yeah, being vindictive is not the way to go, because it's just going to cause you to act out of character, and you'll end up facing some disappointments depending on the situation. Like if you, hypothetically, let's say that you go out and you want to sleep around for a little bit and all of a sudden you get pregnant or you get somebody pregnant. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Especially if you didn't take the time to get to know that person. Now you and this person will share a child that didn't ask to be here. You see what I'm saying? Or you hook up with someone and you put the loving on them so good that you can't seem to get rid of them. You know, it's just too much. All right, so we have the Strength card here. And this is saying for you to basically calm your ass down. You need to calm the inner beast within you down. Soothe it. And allow yourself to be patient in this area. Just let nature do its thing. Keep your mouth closed, stay away from the person, stay off of social media, turn your phone off, whatever you got to do, and focus on your healing before you go out and do anything else. We have the Two of Pentacles, and you're kind of balancing it out. Do I really want to do this? Will they come back? That's not for you to decide or focus on. You need to focus on a plan, because this has definitely bothered you. And guess what? Stressing out about this is not going to pay your bills, okay? So you already know the saying, you keep all the personal nonsense at the door when you arrive at work. You have to keep yourself focused and determine what is beneficial to your life right now. Stressing over a situation that was probably meant for you to walk away from, or not really stressing, but focusing on things that are going to benefit you in the long run. The next card here is the Hanged Man. I feel like Hanged One. I feel like this is saying to look at your situation upside down. You're fighting for something that appears to be justified in the way that you see things. But if you look upside down or look at it from a different perspective, you might be able to see where things were lacking. I can't think of the words for a discrepancy, basically. You'll start to see things. And you'll be like, okay, I didn't think about this, but yeah, I see how this and this and this wasn't adding up. And yeah, they were acting like this, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, even if it's a job, like, yeah, I could see how this and this and this was happening. You know, so take this time while you're healing and kind of sorting yourself out to look at it from a different perspective. We have that Page of Wands again. So I feel that with this, it's saying that, it's saying to take this time to learn. That's what I'm feeling. Take this time to learn. And let the situation fuel you to explore other options that may be beneficial to you. And I'm not saying in a way that a person is going to be easy and you can get what you want from them. I'm talking about, you know, actually taking time to realize that you deserve love and commitment and contentment and honesty, and, you know, you don't deserve to be treated as though you're just some floozy on the streets or whatever the case may be. Hell, I mean, you can be a celebrity and you can have your heart broken. People tend to think that, oh, well, you're a celebrity, you don't want love, you got too much money. Money don't always solve people's problems, you know? So there's that. Okay, I think I got everything out of my system. So let's go ahead and shuffle these cards so that I can give you a few cards to end your reading. And it's getting dark, so I want to put this out here before it gets too dark. Listen to that little voice within you. That's what I feel like the Page of Wands is saying. There's a message within that you need to focus on. I just feel like now is not the time to go out and do anything reckless. I think it's definitely time for you to protect your energy. Have a moment of solitude. Okay. All right, the first card out. Listen to, let's say, listen to the wisdom of your intuition. And it says your inner voice is the best friend you will ever have. Seek answers from deep within rather than just your intellect. Okay, so that little message. Yeah. I think that it's saying that it's time for you to kind of protect your energy. Let it talk to you, basically. Just let your inner wisdom talk to you about this situation, because running out and hoping that someone will have the answers for something that they can't honestly tell you, that they would react the same way as you, that's not gonna help you out any at all. Look to the stars, and it says, look up and remember that you are but a tiny speck of a large, mysterious universe. Let the magic in the stars connect you to your own special magic. The universe is definitely going to be right here. If you have a love for the stars and you find yourself stargazing, talk to it. You never know. The same time that you're talking to that star or the universe, someone that's meant for you might be doing the exact same thing, longing for you. We have practice patience. So for some of you that feel like you're never going to find love, you don't know that. And don't be in a rush just yet. You have so much to explore in your life. Be patient with yourself. So it says to press the pause button. Take a day off from being frustrated with yourself or others. Patience reaps great rewards. So that's what I'm saying. Don't be out here trying to seek revenge and, doing things out of rage and frustration, because you're going to end up messing something up for yourself. And it says breathe. It says breath is sacred. To replenish yourself slowly, inhale wellness and clarity to a count of 6. Then exhale stress to a count of 6. Okay? Don't let people stress your ass out like that. It's honestly... I also want to pull this card out too. Stop sensory overload. And it says, if too much is coming at you too fast, decrease your stimulation level, take a break from people, dim the lights, and savor the quietude. Okay? So overall, what I feel is, yes, you might have experienced some disappointments. But at the end of the day, this too shall pass. Be patient with yourself. Allow yourself to feel. Don't focus on those individuals that you feel betrayed by. They very well served their purpose for you. It was to teach you what you did not deserve versus what you do deserve. Okay? So that's all that I have for you, my dear Libras. If this resonates for you, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends about me, and above all, remember this. When life gives you lemons, always keep it zesty. Take care, Libra. Bye.